What's up, guys? It's the final round and my name is Jordan. This is a channel where the episodes come out before the props come out. When the props do come out, I do have a Discord, link is in the description, where we talk about props all day long as they come out and the best opportunities to play. I personally don't charge for picks. I don't want to charge for picks. I feel like holding off research that I've done from the thousands of people who watch isn't fair to you guys. So I put in the research and I want to give you guys everything that I find. But if you would like to donate to the channel, I do have some donation links in the description. It's a Cash App, $ Final Round 11, and a Venmo at Final Round 11. And I appreciate all you guys who have donated so far. And if you feel kind enough to donate, I would truly appreciate that. And if you haven't, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you have a little bit of extra time, leave a comment for the algorithm. Something like the word bacon. So after the picks, I'll be addressing this comment from Ben Williams. It got a lot of likes, so I figured I would address it in the video. Ben, thank you for putting out this comment. It makes a lot of sense. But I will address it after the picks. And with that, let's get into the picks. My first pick, I really like Pascal Siakam against the Hornets. They have Pascal Siakam listed as a center on the depth chart. And the Hornets give up the third most points, the most rebounds, the seventh most assists, and the most fantasy points to this center position. So this looks like a really great spot for Pascal Siakam. He has 21.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 5 assists over his last 5 home games. And somebody asked me if it really matters whether it's a home game or an away game. And yes, it does matter. Research has been done on home games and away games. Home games, the crowd, the adrenaline can up your play and make you play better. And also on the away games, the travel, jet lag, lack of sleep, it's been proven that it can worsen your accuracy and the way you play, make you more tired. So yes, it does matter home or away. My second pick is one of my favorite players, Jarrett Allen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's got a great matchup against the Utah Jazz, who give up the most points to the center position, the second most rebounds to the center position, and the second most fantasy points to the center position. And Jarrett Allen has 13 points and 10 rebounds over his last 5 away games. So definitely a good spot for points and rebounds, maybe PRA if they have his assist very low. And also the fantasy points for blocks. If they have his points around 12.5, I think that'd be good. His rebounds, 8.5, 9.5. I think he can pull that off. So I expect my guy, Jarrett Allen, to have a really good game. My third pick, I'm looking at the assist for James Harden. He's playing against the Pistons. Joel Embiid's status still questionable, so we don't know what's gonna happen there. So we don't know what to pick with the points for James Harden, but the assist is gonna be there. The Pistons give up the 5th most assist and the 4th most fantasy points to the point guard position. And James Harden has 22 points, 9.5 assists, and 5.5 rebounds over his last 5 home games. So if the lines come out and they look pretty high, definitely keep an eye on the assist. I think they've been having him at like just 10.0 for the assist. I think he can get it done in this matchup. My fourth pick, he's having to do a lot of scoring for the Suns. I'm going with Chris Paul up against the Warriors. The Warriors give up the 6th most points, the 2nd most 3-pointers made, the 3rd most steals, and the 3rd most fantasy points to the point guard position. And Chris Paul has 18 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds over his last 5 road games. So this is going to be a great spot for PRA or fantasy score or just points alone. I think they've had him at 15.5. So with him averaging 18 points, this is just going to be a really good spot for Chris Paul. My 5th pick, I'm looking at Bam Adebayo against the Thunder. The Thunder give up the 9th most points, the 3rd most rebounds, and the 5th most assists, and the 4th most fantasy points to the center position. And Adebayo has 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists over his last 5 home games. So once again, another great spot for PRA or just points, rebounds, or fantasy points, because he does get block shots as well. My sixth pick, I'm looking at Luka Doncic, but I've underlined two stats. He's playing against the Clippers. The Clippers give up the 6th most rebounds and the 2nd most steals to the point guard position, and they also give up the 7th most fantasy points to the point guard position. I'm gonna read off these stats for Luka. 37 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, and 2.5 steals over his last 5 road games. So I've underlined the rebounds, the 8 rebounds a game, because the Clippers give up so many rebounds to point guards. If they have it at 7.5, I think that's a really good spot. And look at the fantasy points, or if they have them in the blocks and steals category. And of course, we know Luka can score and assist whenever he wants to. It's not like the Clippers are a bad matchup for that. They're just kind of middle of the road. I just wanted to point out the good matchup part for Luka. My 7th pick, this has some moving parts to it. I'm looking at Isaiah Stewart up against the Sixers. We need to look at Jalen Duran's status. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. If he plays, I think you can still play Isaiah Stewart. If Duran plays, you'll just kind of stay away from the rebounds. But if Joel Embiid plays and Jalen Duran does not play, that would make Isaiah Stewart the center, and he's not going to be a good play up against Joel Embiid. But if Duran plays and Embiid comes out and plays, Stewart will be the power forward. And the Sixers give up the 5th most points, the 7th most rebounds, and the 9th most fantasy points to the power forward position. So that's why I wanted to throw all that out there. If Embiid doesn't play, then I think it's going to be a great spot for Isaiah Stewart. But definitely check, if Embiid plays, you want Duran to play to make Stewart the power forward so he can take advantage of this matchup. And Stewart has 11 points and 7.5 rebounds over his last 5 road games. I know those aren't huge numbers, but we don't need guys with huge numbers. We just need the lines to come out around it. So if he's at 9.5, 10.5 points, or 6.5, 7.5 rebounds, I think those are going to be good spots as long as he's playing the power forward position or just Joel Embiid is out. And my 8th pick, I'm looking at Marcus Morris for the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Mavericks. The Mavericks give up the 3rd most points and the 3rd most rebounds to the power forward position. And Morris has 13 points and 7 rebounds over his last 5 home games. So once again, not huge stat numbers. If they have him around 11.5, 12.5, good spot. If they have his rebounds around 6.5, 7.5, good spot with the Mavericks giving up so many points and rebounds to that power forward position. So those are my 8 picks. I hope I made them quick enough for you guys. I do want to address the comment that got so many likes and you guys want an answer to it about a recap of the day before. But what you just heard was I gave 8 picks. I don't know the lines, so I can't recap the lines for you. And for example, I told you I like Luka's assist, and I like his steals. That's 2 different plays, and I like his fantasy points. That's a 3rd play. I can't recap all that. And also, I'm filming while the games are going on. Right at this moment, I think some games are coming to a close. I haven't checked, but like I don't know the results while I'm filming. And if you guys are wondering, like, well, why are you filming while the lines aren't out yet? It's because I work a job. I work in analytics, and I can't just wait till the lines come out and make a video at my work. So I just can't do that. So I feel this is the best format. I know a lot of people are used to the other channels putting up their prop and saying they want the over or under. But this channel is more of giving you the research and trying to find the best opportunities for the day. And then when the props come out, you can align them with what I think are the best opportunities. So sorry, Ben Williams, I can't do a recap. I don't think it's possible. I know a lot of these picks have been helping people win, and they've been doing pretty well. it can't be 100%, and I'm sorry guys, it can't be 100%. I wish I could. I don't know, but I get a lot of comments, and people are doing really well, so that makes me really happy to hear that you guys are doing so great. And also, this is kind of on a personal note. Even if I could add in like a recap video or something like that, the research and the filming and editing and everything is just over the past week. You know, when I started doing this, is taking up a lot of time, and I do like to spend time with my family, and this is taking up an hour and a half, 2 hours a day now, and that's time that I would be spending with my family. So I'm just doing the best I can to help you guys to try to manage this and still spend time with them. I'm just trying to be real with you guys. So I get a lot of requests. Hey, can you make a video about this? Can you make a video about that? And sure, I would love to, but I still have work and, you know, exercise. I like to do boxing, and yeah, I trying to fit in that family time as well. It's getting difficult. That's why I was not getting much sleep last week, because I was trying to get that family time in and then do this at night. So I'll get better as the time goes, you know, trying to manage this. But I do appreciate all of you guys who have been supporting me and subscribing and everything. It's great. It really, I tell my friends I'm overwhelmed, and it just stays overwhelmed, and the feeling doesn't go away. And I tell them I don't want to get used to it, because as soon as I get used to it, it's like I don't know. I don't know the way to phrase it, but thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day, and God bless you all. My name is Jordan. It's the final round. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.